I'm here at Fan Expo with the hosts of Reviews on the Run, Victor Lucas and Scott Jones. Welcome, guys. How's it going?
Very good. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, this is very cool.
Thank you. Yes. So let's get right into it. Fan Expo. Obviously, it's about the fans. You know, how many of these have you guys been to?
This is my second time.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin.
First timer.
Yes.
To the Expo.
To the Expo, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Nice. All right. So you guys, are you guys big comic book fans at all?
I love comic books.
Yeah, you
I
are.
love them. Yeah, I've got a.
Stay on him for this.
I've got a big comic book
Scott, you're not a
collection.
comic book guy? No.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I gotta be me.
No, I read them all the time, and you know what? They've become, because most of my life is sort of reviewing the games, and I go to a ton of movies, and I interview lots of really cool people. But comics are a cool escape from the rest of the escape that I do, which
Nice.
sounds weird, but it's just a different flavor of.
You should see this guy in a comic book shop.
I love it.
You can't get him out of there. We have to call a tow truck.
Yeah.
We have to. It's like knocking out Mr. T before you put him on the plane.
Can't knock me out, sucker.
Yeah, he won't.
You can't knock me out, fool.
He won't leave a comic shop until we knock him out.
Yeah.
And he wakes up. He's like, "How did I get out of my comic shop?"
Yeah.
Have you tried Arkham Asylum then, obviously?
Yeah,
Oh,
I finished the
you're
game a month ago, and
Yeah.
we did the making of. Our company did. We did the behind the scenes. It's on the collector's edition. So if you buy the Batarang version of Batman, that's our work in there, which was amazing, an amazing opportunity, an honor of an opportunity. That team is incredible. Rocksteady.
It's one of the best video games in the last decade.
Yeah, it's really
Of all
truly,
time, really.
Truly,
It's
yeah.
in the top 10 of all time.
It's the best superhero game that's been made.
So well
Big time.
crafted.
Yeah.
Even as a non-comic book loving person, there's so much to love about this game.
They bled for this sucker.
They really did.
They
There's so much
did everything that
craft
they
and
could.
love right there.
Batman doesn't hurt either, right?
Well, he has hurt a lot of
Yes.
different players and game companies. They've really struggled to make good Batman games. This time they nailed it because the love was there. They used Paul Dini to write the story. He was an
Yes.
incredible writer. Kevin Conroy as Batman, Mark Hamill as Joker. I mean, all the ingredients added up.
You know, you start giving up on good Batman games the same way that Boston Red Sox fans stopped thinking that they could
yeah.
ever win the World Series.
The curse is over.
And this is the World Series for Batman.
The curse is over.
The curse is over.
Now we need a good Superman game and a real Green Lantern game, which is being made, by the way. That should be good, too.
In the Canadian gaming industry, Vancouver and Montreal really kicks Toronto's ass. I mean, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
Right? There's an announcement this year, obviously, about Ubisoft opening up a studio here. What are your thoughts on that? How do you think it will affect?
I think it's about time. I think look at the crowd here, right? This is a massive crowd, mostly of Ontarians, and we know that tons of people watch our show in Ontario, and there are tons of people that buy video games in Ontario, and it's always been a big surprise to me that there aren't more studios here. And I think, frankly, it's been a bit of a challenge tax-wise for companies to set up here. And there's been a lot of tax incentives in Quebec, and Vancouver is very close to Los Angeles and San Francisco. So both of those cities have been an easier bet for game companies. The best games in the world, and Scott knows this now as a
resident of Vancouver.
Yeah, he's moved to Vancouver from New York, but the best games in the world are made in Canada.
It is like living in Santa's workshop because I was having lunch with the guy, with the CEO of Next Level Games, Doug Tronsgaard, who made Punch-Out for the Wii, and I didn't even know this. Punch-Out was made literally 2 blocks from my apartment in Vancouver.
Yeah,
it really is like Santa's workshop. So it seems like 60% of all games come out of Vancouver now.
Yep. I think a lot of people here will be making games, which is very cool to see.
Yeah, everybody's coming up to us and saying, "How do we get into the games?" They don't want our jobs anymore. They want to go make games.
So I know that. Last question. I know that recently Scott's been brought on now to be sort of the permanent co-host of Reviews on the Run, so congratulations, Scott.
Thank you.
It's a great addition. Was it because he's dreamy?
That is, I can neither confirm nor deny that response. He is kind of dreamy, though. It's a good fit.
I have to say it's the reason I'm allowed to watch it at home.
Oh, yeah? Seriously? Yeah. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Somebody likes my round head.
His girlfriend likes you, so there you go.
So thanks for that, Scott.
Yeah.
Anything I can do to get women to watch the show?
You know what it was? It was an ease of.
I tell them we should do a show where we're just both wearing thongs.
Yeah, that'll never happen. But keep coming up with good.
As a heterosexual, I might watch that. Actually.
Yeah. I was in a hot tub with Tommy once.
Were you really?
Yeah, we don't like to talk about it.